everybody this morning. We have some shout outs here. Good morning, Rosie. Nice to see you. Misty, nice to see you. Good morning, Hotshot. Hope you have a wonderful day too. Hello, everybody. Okay. I know we are a little bit early. I'm just finishing getting set up. I figured I'd jump on here and start a little early so I can say hello to everybody. So we are going to, just let me get my, okay, so the live mini reads are $15 super chat for those of you who do want a mini read. Good morning, Christy Ray. Good morning, Brandy. Hope you guys are all doing well. I don't know if she's going to be here this morning, you guys. I did send her a message. She's been having some things going on in real life, so if she is able to come in, she will come in. Good morning, Sherry, Rebecca, and Nana. Good morning. So you guys can start putting in your requests if you like for your mini reads. They're $15 super chat. Please make sure that they're in US dollars. Hello, Mika. Yes, I remember. I just did a read for you yesterday or the day before. The mini read is just, like it says, it's a mini read. You get one card here, two here. This is a message from heaven, and I am throwing in the motivation card for the week. So you get in total 5 cards they're just pulls. So whatever spirit wants you to know, or it could be the person, I ask for a name if you get a super chat, for a message from heaven. That's these cards here. So somebody who is crossed that you would like a message from heaven from, you get a message here. And then these cards here, it's whatever spirit wants you to know, that's what's going to come out. Miss Missy, thank you, my dear. Mama Thelma. I wonder what she has to say this week. So just like you've seen Missy do it there, it's a $15 super chat, but I thank you for your $20 super chat, Missy. I appreciate that. And you give me a name of somebody who has crossed that you would like a message from. Sometimes it comes out that the whole message is from the person that you wish to hear from. Sometimes it's not. It all depends. And as we know, once our loved ones cross over, they see everything that's going on around us. So sometimes it's something you need to know, that they feel that they see from above, going on, maybe that you're not aware of. And they want to give you a heads up on that. So sometimes you'll get that kind of message. It all depends. It's all depending on what spirit feels you need to know for this week. We have the mini reads every Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. There we go. Fluffy Hedgehog. Good morning, Kay Mari. Good morning. Fluffy says, I'm here, but the internet is being weird in my area due to work being done. Damn, they work on Sundays? Wow. Yeah, I think they'd give it a rest for at least Sunday, right? But I hope that you can stay with us. Also, you guys at the end, some of you have seen these cards before. They're just funny messages. I throw them in usually at the end. So if somebody is, for the people that still hang around till the end, I give them an extra bonus and maybe pull one or two of these cards for them. So if you do feel like sticking around to the end, you'll also get a couple of them pulled at the end. Christy, I got you, girl. And Grandpa Frank, I got you. There we go. Thank you, Missy. There's Missy putting up the instructions for the mini reads. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in. Hello, Laurel's Heart. Let me just scroll, make sure I haven't missed saying hello to everybody that is coming in. So how many of you guys have seen my latest read on Dylan? I was asked to do that read by a friend of the family. And I didn't have and there wasn't really much information out regarding it when I did the read, but I guess a lot more information has come out regarding that. Let's fix my candle here so we're not. There we go. And more information is coming out every day. So I think I'll do maybe a live on that read because I'm really drawn to this case. I know a lot of people are having problems finding the areas. So while we're waiting for people to get in and request their reads, I'm going to show you that. Bonnie, it's a $15 US super chat. So you're going to have to, if you're going to pay in Canadian funds, you'll have to add another, I think, $8 Canadian to your $10 super chat. They're $15 US dollar super chat. It's right on the screen here. So you will have to add another $8 super chat to that, please, Bonnie. And you want to hear from Mandy? So once you get the other $8 Canadian in, I will put you on the list. Yeah, if the mods can watch for that, please, because I had a couple last week that I didn't catch because I was doing reads as they popped up and didn't catch that they'd only put 10 in. I'm really docked a lot. I tried to look at that too over the weekend and it's crazy. A lot of the creators are complaining about it. Thank you, Bonnie. I've got you. A lot of the creators are complaining to YouTube because, as you guys know, YouTube takes 30% off of everything. Every super chat, super sticker, what we make in revenue, they take 30%. Well, on top of that, they are now taking Apple Pay and Google Pay fees also. So it ends up they're taking over. I thought it was 38%. They're taking 42% in total between what YouTube takes from us and what Apple and Google Pay take. 42%. So almost half of what we make here is being taken away, which I find is ridiculous. So I'm going to maybe... I've been told to start like a Cash App and a Venmo and all this other stuff. I wasn't keen on doing that. It just adds extra work on my end. I do this. My daughter does answer emails and stuff, but basically everything else, every read is done by me personally. All the income tax stuff, everything, it's all done by me. So it gets expensive. So it's a lot of time and energy for them to take half almost. So I may end up having to do that. I know it's a lot easier for you guys with the super chats and that. So, hello, Rosie. I got you, girl. And you want to hear from Mom Gina? I got you. Okay, so what I'm going to do you guys want to see that I have found, we were talking about the Dylan Rounds case that I just did. I've seen a lot of creators. I was sent to actually 2 separate ones that they couldn't figure out the 2 different areas. Good morning, Crazy Graham. Good morning. They couldn't figure out the dynamic of how things they believe happened because they only found the one farm site. There's 2 farm sites. So do you guys want me to show you that quickly, where the 2 separate sites are? And then maybe if you guys are interested in that enough, I will do a full live covering what I have now found out regarding this 19-year-old that's missing. Missy says, man, they're taking stuff out of products and charging more. Yeah. Be careful, Missy, of the Hearts. The Hearts brand fleece stuff. I've heard animals going into severe seizures after using the Hearts brand. Okay, so let me get it pulled up. I just started doing a little last night. Looking around on Google Maps. So let me just pull up what I have found because I've got both areas. I'll show you the area that, okay, let me just share my screen here. Hello, Christy Ray. Okay, share screen, this one. Share, oh, let's go full screen here. Okay, Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham, it's a $15 super chat. So you'll have to add another $5. I've got it right here up on screen. I was just explaining why I had to raise. I'm still very well below what other readers are charging. But I had no choice because I couldn't spend, 3 hours of my Sunday online here doing these for $4 each, because that's what I was ending up getting, not just under $4, I think I was getting for each read. So it just wasn't feasible. So you have to put another $5 in there, Crazy Graham, please, for your read. Okay, so while we're waiting for that, okay, so can you guys see this fairly good? Yes. Let me just check my other screen here. Okay. Good morning, Marie. Okay, so here's Montello right here. This is where he was last physically seen. And I'm going to have to move this over here because it was right here in this building here. It's a restaurant bar. Or it could be there. Let's just go down here and see. Oh, it is right here. This is the bar that he was seen at last. So Crazy Graham, we are still waiting for that $5. The other $5, please, for the mini. So this is the last little bar that Tracy, if somebody can put up One of the mods put up how to get, it's a $15 super chat in US dollars. And with that, you put the name of somebody who has crossed over that you would like a message from, Tracy. So this is the last place that he was physically seen. Hello, Nana. Nana, where we go one, we go all. And the last time he was seen here was on the 27th of May. Okay. So from there, this is the closest little town that is anywhere near where he lives. Okay. He lives 26 miles away. This is in Nevada. He lives 25 miles or 26 miles away in Utah. Okay. Near Lucent, Utah. There's a cell phone tower here. There's a cell phone tower here. They said that his phone pinged about within a 15-mile radius of the cell tower. So it was kind of hard for me to find these places from just the photos that were out there. And there was one of my subscribers sent me a link to somebody who went up in a helicopter. So that's how I ended up finding this, you guys. I do this. Here's my maps. So what I do is I do this and I go by the pictures. So I have the pictures side by side. So I split my screen in two. I've got the photo that was taken on this side and I've got my Google Maps on this side. And then I try and line up the background here. So here's a little thing for you guys to try and do the next time you're trying to find an area for something. You look at what's in the background, okay? Zoom in, try and get as close to ground level as you can. And then you look for what's in the background. So that's how I had to do this. It was tedious, you guys. It took me a good 3-4 hours to get the exact places. Hello, British Chippy. First time I see you here. And thank you. I will get you on the list here. Oh, you're here from Mystical Mermaids. Wow. Okay, so British Chippy, I need a name of someone who has crossed over that you would like a message from, please. And Crazy Graham 4. Crazy Graham 4. We are waiting for the other $5. For your mini, they are $15. And British Chippy. No, I just seen you. So thank you for coming over, Mystical Mermaid. If you guys have not subscribed to her, please check out her channel. She's got a beautiful channel over there, and she's a beautiful person inside and out. I need a name of somebody you would like a message from, British Chippy. Somebody who has crossed over. Okay, so that's how I found this. Now, we knew it was around Lucent. So here is where, actually, it's down here, right here, where if you guys seen the interview that was done with Dylan's mom, it was right here at this corner, okay? I'm going to just tag that and put interview. I already put that there, but I guess not. Okay, so this is where they had the interview with mom. They've got some RVs and that set up here. I'm not sure what this is here. But this is where they had the interview with mom. Okay, so the site where his grain truck was If you guys know, he had called his grandmother, or was speaking with his grandmother the morning of the 28th, on Saturday morning. If you can just highlight the name, Missy, when you see it, just highlight my name and give me the name so I can pay attention to the mapping here. Okay, Yolanda. Okay, I got you. I got you, British Chippy. Okay, so back to this. You guys, if you do want a mini read, you can put it in. While we're going over this. Okay, so this is where the grain truck was. And you can see the grain truck still out in the other photos. Okay, and in the other photos, there's another camper parked here. That's not the camper where he stayed. Okay, this is like a Winnebago type thing that they've got here. These pictures here are from 2019. Okay, so some things have changed. Now, the grain truck was right here. It was still outside. So right in front of this is the barn where he would keep the equipment that he had to keep dry when it was raining. If you look over here, Dylan's boots were found over here. Okay. So if you've heard what the boots things were all about. Now, from what his mom said, he always had those boots on. We're going to get more in depth. I'm going to go live on this, you guys, on another, maybe tomorrow. But I just wanted to get this out there. So this is not where he lived. Okay. This is just where he stored his equipment, where he could put things in this big metal shed thing here. It's huge, as you can see here. Like, this is pretty big. So that's where he put all his equipment. Where the actual farm is over here. Okay. This is, you can see the crop circle here. This is where he did his planting. Okay. And this is his camper right here. This is where his truck would have been parked. This is some more equipment that he keeps over here. You can see, if you see this black line right here, these are the watering spouts. That's what this is right here. This is for water. He would have had to dig this well and hit water to feed this, to water the crops. And what this does is this constantly goes around like this. This is on like a pivot right here. This is the water tank. This is on a pivot. And the water would be pumped from this well into this. And it's pretty big. It goes all the way across, and the water would come down these things here, and they would go around like this to water the crop. Okay, you see how big that is? That's huge. Now, this is where Dylan stayed. Okay. It's just Robbie. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to go over all of this. There's also a pond that he's got dug here too, which, like I said, this is from 2019. So in 2019, that pond wasn't there, but there is a pond here now. And I believe they used that water for whatever, maybe to bathe, maybe to whatever. But he dug another well. So maybe this is coming up from the well. We don't know. But there was a water source here too. So we'll go over all of this. A lot of people have not been able to find this area. Everybody is saying that he was staying in a camper over here where he was not. Okay. I just want to. Yeah. So we'll go over all this. We'll go over the timeline of what we know. And we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, we'll go over all of this timeline where I will bring all of this out for you guys. But I just wanted to let you guys know, a lot of people are having a hard time finding where he actually stayed. Okay, so let's get back to this now. So if anybody else does want a read, please get it in now. I'm going to start getting the cards shuffled up so we can get going on the reads for you guys. No, in Sherry's opinion, that's not what I got in my read, that he wanted to steal the truck or anything like that. I didn't get anything like that in the read. So we're going to get the cards shuffled up. Missy says, I didn't get to watch all of Angel. Yeah, Angel's read too. Actually, they emailed me back. Let me just see who that was. Okay, I'll get you to Tracy. Tracy Burer. Thank you very much. And you want to hear from Austin? Crazy Gram 4, I'm still waiting on the $4. Your read will not proceed unless that is paid. I think it was Angel. Hang on a sec. Let me just check quick, you guys. Because there was one that was done. Yes, that read. I'm not going to say who it was, but it was a friend. I think it was her best friend at the time. Now, I still haven't been able to look into that one yet, you guys, because I'm working on the Dylan thing. But I am going to see if there's anything, or Missy, if you can email me any links to, if there's anything out there about Angel, if you can send me a couple of links via email. You may have to highlight her name, Missy, with the at symbol for her to see it. But Missy, if you can find any links to information regarding her case, and send them to me in email, please, because I've tried and I can't, from Canada. A lot of the news outlets and that we have to pay subscriptions for to get them from Canada. So I couldn't find much of anything. I mean, I didn't really dig into it deep because I've been working on the Dylan thing, but it's her friend. I guess they were friends before she had died or gone missing. I even forget what it was now. I've got so much on my mind. But the friend, after getting the read, the friend wrote back, "Oh my God, thank you so much for your read. Wow, especially when I didn't tell you anything." She was out in some woods with so-called friends. Her car was being driven by her so-called friends that the police allowed to drive her home without a driver's license. I'm pretty sure drugs were involved. Now, the father of her kids. Oh, she had kids. Okay, so apparently now the father of her kids all of a sudden came back into the picture, and him and the so-called friend had a memorial service in memory of her. Oh, wow. And I've been saying all along the Polk County cops, I guess, was covering up something. They even took down her missing persons flyer. Oh my God. She says, wow, this made me cry. Thank you so much. Yes, Angel Fagan. Fagan. Not E-N. Fagan. I believe I think that was the last public one I did. But yeah, so the friend had asked me to do this. I'd never heard of this case, but anyway, I don't know. I still don't know when it happened. Or is this the other one? Hang on a second. Yeah, she's been missing since September 1st, 2021. And it's Angel, Angel, June, Fagan, Fagan, Gilbert, Gilbert. That's what's on the missing poster. And the only thing that's on the missing poster, I can't show you this. Okay, hang on. I think I've got it over here and I can show you. Okay, here it is here. I can show you guys here. Dang it. Okay, let me just share my screen first. Okay, so oops. That's not it. Hang on. Okay, so here it is here. This is the only thing that I was sent. I asked the friend, she asked, she wanted a read on her friend who was missing, and gave me Angel Fagan. So then for my thumbnail and everything, I need a picture. So I asked her if she had a picture, and this is the only one she had. Now, this is all that is known about this from what I know. Is this missing picture, this missing poster, and says missing from Mena, Arkansas, missing September 1st, 47, 5'6", 140, race white, hair blonde, eyes blue, gender female. Angel was last seen on September 1st at 2 Mile Creek Co. Road, 78, Polk, Arkansas. So that's all I have on her. So anything else that you can find for me, Missy, would be great. Thank you. Good morning, Cindy. Hello, everybody. Okay, so let me finish getting the cards shuffled up. And then we are going to start. So if you do want your mini read, please get your request in now. And then we will get going on the minis. Yeah, female on the poster. I noticed that, Nana. It's like, wow. It is. It's really sad. Really sad. There's so many kids that are going missing. I know there's a lot of domestic stuff happening, domestic abuse, stuff like that with kids, with women, with men too, obviously, from what we've seen lately in the celebrity trials that are going on, are now finished. A lot of people were blaming it on COVID, and it's like, come on. You either have that in you or you don't. You can't blame everything, all the crazy stuff in the world going on. You can't blame it on COVID. So, but a lot of people are, and it's sad. Okay, you guys, so we are going to be starting shortly as soon as I get the cards shuffled up. Hey, Joe Wiley. Having a great day so far. Hope you are too, my dear. Nice to see you in here. We are just getting set up for subscriber mini reads. So anybody that does, you got about 5 minutes to get your request in before we start. Yeah, I don't see her either, Missy. I have asked a few times. I don't see her in chat at all. Also, you guys, since Friday, I have new merch that I put in my store. I will pin that to the top, and until tonight, since Friday until tonight, it is, let me see if I can pin it here. Here is the link. I will pin it to the top. There's I think a 10 or 15% discount. Use the code MEMBER. Now let me put that here. Okay, so the link to my store is pinned above. And if you use MEMBER, all in capital letters, at checkout, you'll get 10% off. And it's only till midnight tonight. Hey, love you. Somebody needed to hear that. So somebody is visiting you. This could apply to anybody who is in the room right now. Somebody is trying to, one of your loved ones who have crossed are trying to give you messages in dreams and letting you know that they're also surrounded by the animals. So maybe somebody who has both an animal and human loved ones that have passed. Your human loved one is letting you know that they are together on the other side. That applies to somebody in chat. Yeah, so watch for the live tomorrow, you guys, where we will go over Dylan's case, and I will go over all the mapping that I have. I have a lot more to add to it, so I'll be working on that probably late into tonight. And you guys are also going to get your bonus added motivation card also. So please, if you do want a mini read, please get your request in now. Rosie says, I'm the crazy cat lady, so it's probably about my lot that I've lost recently. Aww. Hope things are going well with you, Rosie. Yes, I will allow them to still get their requests in while I'm reading, Missy, Cindy, Rosie. But just make sure, please, that they're put in correctly and they're a $15 super chat in US funds. Or if they use Canadian or other funds, that it's at least equivalent to the $15 super chat. If you don't mind, please and thank you, because we're going to get going on this. Oh no, you're a viral infection now? Oh my gosh, girl, you just can't win, can you? And for those of you who stick around till the end, we will be using these. They're just, I haven't blessed these ones or anything because they're more of a just playful cards to lighten the mood. And I will pull a few of these at the end for you guys who are still in chat till the end. If you want one, I will ask if you want one at the end, and you'll get one of those, one or two maybe. Okay? So let's get started. Okay, so we've got Miss Missy up first, wants to hear from Mama Thelma. And Missy, my daughter just sent me over your request in email. So I will be doing that tomorrow. Hello, Immortal Cat. Immortal Cat says, I often wonder if my mom has a message for me. Well, get yourself a mini read. And we can find that out for you, Immortal Cat. Okay, so Miss Missy, let's see what we got for you, girl, this week. And 2 came out, so we're going to take both. You're only supposed to get 1. Whoops. 1 from here, 2 from here, a message from heaven, and I'm throwing in the motivational cards again this week. But if they do come out, so some of you, just so you guys know, some of you are, let me just get this off the screen now. I don't want some of you thinking, why am I only getting 1 card and others are getting 2. You get 1 from here, 2 from here, because these are the clarification on your main card. Then you get a message from heaven from somebody who's crossed over, and then I give you a motivational card for the week. But if 2 cards, like what just happened with Missy, come out, I take both cards. I don't put 1 back or anything like that. I've had, you're supposed to get 2 from this deck to clarify your first card. I've had sometimes 5, 6 cards come out of here because Spirit has a lot to tell you. If they come out, I take them. Okay. Unless it's half the deck, and then that's not going to happen. But I do take any cards that do fall out because I feel that they are important. And if we don't, it's really not showing the respect to spirit that they deserve. Okay. And then you get the message from heaven. And I've had sometimes 2, 3, 4 cards come out here for you too, but you are guaranteed at least 1 card. So guaranteed 1 from here, guaranteed 2 from here, and guaranteed 1 from here. Okay, so here we go, Miss Missy. We got the 3 fates. What goes around comes around. People are about to get their karma. And the snow angel. I think you're already seeing signs of this. Okay, so if you're not seeing them, there's signs that are already there. There's maybe something that's being done in the background that you don't know about yet. But let's see what your clarification cards are on that. So whatever this is that has happened with you, Missy, believe me, karma is about to make themselves known. Okay. So we've got keep your temper and investigate. I don't got the best lighting right here, you guys. I'm going to try and lighten this up. I have to leave the feed to go and lighten this up on my camera. So give me a second once I'm done. Missy's here and we'll try and lighten this up a bit with my camera settings. So the 3 fates, what goes around comes around. I think somebody's being investigated. So whatever this is that karma is about to hit, whatever these people, the two women that have been causing you problems. Okay, you're going to have to keep your temper because I think that they're going to come out with even more accusations maybe against you. So you're going to have to keep your temper on it. Let karma do her job. But ask if there's something that you feel is still not right, ask questions about it. Because I think that there is some kind of investigation going on. Okay. So whatever this is, it's going to be taken care of. They're going to meet their karma. There's some kind of investigation going on, but you got to keep your temper now. Now is not the time to blow up. Let this come out. And I do believe that there's going to be some wrongdoings that are going to come out in that. Karma's going to bite them in the butt. Okay, so you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Mama Thelma. Ooh. Ooh. And this is exactly what I mean, you guys. Missy is getting a big bonus here because she's got 2 here instead of just 1. And now she's got 3 that came out from a message from heaven. And like I said, I keep them because obviously this is meant for you to hear. Okay. So what I'm getting is I am not dead. I feel happy and healthy. And there's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. And she's sending you love with the red rose. She still feels very much alive. She still feels like she can help you. Even though, like the card says, I'm not dead. She knows that she is no longer in the physical world. But have you ever heard the saying? Because this is a saying that I'm getting intuitively. You know, when you try and do something and somebody says, you can't do that. And like, you're not strong enough or you're too old. And it's like, I may be old, but I'm not dead. So this is kind of the metaphor that she's sending with this card. Even though she knows she is not here in the physical world, she's still going to try and help you from the other side as much as she can. She's also saying that she's now healthy and happy again. So whatever was ailing her in the physical world is no longer an issue here now. Okay. She's completely healed from that. She's also talking about time. Okay. When I get this, it's usually, here it is. They're sending their love. Use your time wisely. Okay. While you're here. Also, I believe that that's having to do with this investigate. Using your time well. She wants you to use your time well. Okay, so we're also going to get you a motivation. Oh my God. motivation card for this week. This one wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. Radiance. See that? Keep your head held high and follow the sun. So don't stoop to their level. Whoever this is with the three little fates here, karma's coming. You just keep your head held high, okay? Keep your face to the sun. Karma's going to fix them. So that is for you, my dear. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, you guys, that was from Miss Missy. Oh, there's my sister. Good morning, sister. Here's my sister. She's here. I didn't know if you were going to make it today. Okay, so let me pop out of the live here for a minute, you guys, just so I can fix this and try and lighten up my camera a bit. It won't let me do it while I am using my camera. So let me pop out. I will be right back. Give me a second. Okay, there. I think that is going to be better. There we go. That's better. I had to put the lighting up on my camera like right to the tilts. Hello, April. If you guys do want a mini, please get your requests in now. And let me just see, make sure everything is set up here right. Oh my God, sister. We'll talk about that offline. Wow. Oh, Cindy, you got to leave already. Well, thank you for stopping in. Okay, so that was Cindy. Next, we have Christy Ray. Wants to hear from Grandpa Frank. Des, I got you, my sister. Mom, Terry. I seen that pop up just as I was about to start, so let me get it written down so I don't miss it. Okay, so let's get going with this, you guys. Christy Ray wants to hear from Grandpa Frank. Wants to hear from Grandpa Frank, too. Let's see what we got for you this week, Christy. Okay, we're taking that because it wanted to come out. You see me try to let it drop back into the deck and it wouldn't, so we're going to keep it out. There we go. So you're getting a bonus too, Christy. You're getting 2 cards. Okay, so we got the Sea Storm. When I get this card here, you see the how wavy and threatening almost that the waves are. This talks about deep emotional feelings and something striking quick. Okay, so when I get this, if this is not happening right now, this is going to come. Okay, this could be something that just recently happened also. that something came out of the blue, something, and it's deep beneath, it's emotional, okay? And we got the 3 witchy sisters that goes with that. So the power of 3. Depending on what comes out for your clarification, this card may change meaning. But right now, I got that there's some rocky shores, rocky waves, which talks about deep emotional feelings, something that's going to happen that's going to really affect you emotionally and deeply. But after the storm, after the chaos and the storm, there's going to come calmness. Okay. And you see the lightning strikes in the back. This tells me it's going to be quick. Okay. So let's see. Let's get some clarification. Why is the sea storm and witchy sisters there? For Christy. Some clarification, please, on the sea storm and the witchy sisters, please. Excuse me for the cough, you guys. My allergies are still through the roof. Everything on my back deck was covered in a yellow powder, which is pollen. Okay, so we got the Never Jam today. We got Who in the World Are You? And we've got Falling. Okay. So with what I said here, this is the one that's concerning me the most. Okay, that there's some chaos coming. This is going to hurt you deeply and emotionally. And this is going to be quick. Like this is something you never seen coming. And we've got the power of 3. So who in the world are you? I'm going to start with this one, okay? Because I feel like this is around the home. I've got somebody who is like losing their temper, maybe saying or doing things that they normally would not do. A lot of arguing going on. This could be surrounding your home, or I get this, put it this way. I get this a lot when there is a crossing in the family. Somebody has passed away and then the family's all fighting over the assets. I get this card. Okay. But in this, it's almost like there's somebody trying to calm the storms, but there's somebody that's still angry about something. And that's where this is coming in. You see on the card here, you see there's a person like climbing up the ladder trying to wave the white flag. Like, okay, stop. Let's just stop. Let's talk about this rationally. But this one over here just still wants to cause fight and arguments. So I do feel that there's some chaos that's still going to be going on. And I feel like it's like somebody's beating a dead horse. Like we've discussed this over and over and over and over again. And I don't know if there's ever going to be an agreement or coming to some kind of compromise, because I feel like there's somebody that keeps making promises and saying things that they really don't mean. The Never Jam today also talks about not living in the now. It's almost like, okay, well, I did that yesterday. Forget about it. I'm not going to do that again. But their words are baseless. They're empty words. And they make all kinds of promises that they know they're not going to keep. So that's this one up here. And we got also the Falling, the unknown, the momentum. So something is going to change. There's a power of 3. 3 days, 3 weeks. I feel within 3 days, 3 weeks, there's going to be some major changes here, because I think that not only like the card is falling, I don't think you're going to put up with this much longer. I feel like there's just been too much said and done. Promises always broken, empty words, just basically trying to sweep things all the time under the rug. I don't think this is ever going to come to a resolve. There's always going to be turmoil, but there's going to be something big. If this hasn't happened right now, it's coming, and it's going to happen quick. But I do see calm after this. So things will really calm down for you once this is dealt with, and once you say enough's enough. And that's what I believe that you're going to say. I'm not falling for this anymore. All the empty words, the empty promises, the broken promises, I'm done. So I feel like somebody's going to be walking away from something there. Okay, Christy, you want to hear from Grandpa Frank. Grandpa Frank, do you have a message, please, for Christy? Message for Christy, please, Grandpa Frank. I become one of your guides. So this is very important for him to tell you. You see him reaching out here? Okay, so even from the other side now, he still reaches out for you. He still surrounds you and protects you, but he's also become one of your guides. Okay, so this was very important for him to let you know that when you feel something that feels out of place, I feel like you've been spooked. He says, I spooked her once and I didn't mean to. So was there like a loud bang, something, and this is recent, something that really spooked you or scared you? He's saying, I'm sorry, that was me. That's him trying to let you know that at that time he is around you. He can't just reach out and like he can touch you, but you're not going to see him, right? You're not going to be able to hear him. So he's going to do things like that to let you know that he is around you at that particular time. So don't be afraid of that, okay? Okay, so motivation for the week, Christy, for you. Wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Okay, so this is this, whatever this is, it's lining up perfectly. Okay, so there is some kind of deep emotional, something's going to happen here. It's deep, it's emotional. You see the lightning strike, that means it's going to happen quick. Something unexpected. I'm getting 3 days, 3 weeks, so this could not have happened yet, because I'm getting the 3 witchy sisters, which talks about the power of 3. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months maybe, but there's something coming where you're getting just fed up with whatever this is. But I do see an issue with somebody always breaking their promises, always wanting things their way, always being difficult, somebody always trying to come and be this person's savior. Like, it's time to quit that. Okay, so that is for you, my dear. Chrissy Ray. Okay, so I'm going to do Bonnie and then I will check through chat. Okay, let's just see here. Joe Wiley. Joe Wiley. I watched Miss Willow a few times read for Suzanne and Chad and Laurie Daybell. First time with this format. Very interesting. These are, I like giving back. I don't like always doing reads on the criminal cases that are happening and stuff like that. So I found a lot with even my private reads that I do, a lot of people, and this is, I've been doing this, I think, well over a year now. Every Sunday, I will come and I will do mini reads for you guys because I've had a lot of people asking for them. So this is, we've been doing this in this format. We've been adding things to it over the last year. But we do this every Sunday and it's just a mini read. You never know what's going to come out. We can't control what Spirit says. And don't forget, when our loved ones cross over to the other side, they see everything. They hear everything. So even though like you're at a party, you walk away from that party, you don't know what's happening at that party behind your back, right? Well, our ancestors and our loved ones that have crossed still see that. So we generally get messages of things that are either in the process of happening or are happening now. Gives you some kind of guidance on how to get through that or what's going to happen with that or what's coming. They give you what you need to know. Not always necessarily what you want to know. They give you what you need because they see everything. They're seeing things we're not. Okay, so even though sometimes during the read, I've had a lot of people with their mini reads go, well, I don't understand that. And then the following week come back and go, oh my God, Willow, guess what happened? Because your spirits, the people that surround you are giving you what you need, not always necessarily what you want. Okay. So that's how it goes. And then you get a message from a loved one of your choosing from heaven, which is from here. So people really do like them. And I think that they are very informative. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Just watch out for that, Christy, because there's somebody there that's like just constantly never happy, never happy, always. This is going to be somebody. How can I explain it? Somebody who you can never please. You do the best you can do, and this person is still not happy with it. You know what I mean? So you really need to watch out for that. Oh, thank you, Mary Michael, and hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, talk about hitting the lottery. One was a paid public read from Angel's best friend that wanted the read done. So that's why you ended up getting two. You have fun at your party. Could very well be, Christy. This is up for you to interpret. I just bring you out the messages that Spirit's giving me that they feel you need to know. But there's something that's going to be coming to a head. And this is also somebody, number one, like I just said, that's never happy. But this is somebody who's always saying, okay, well, I won't do that no more. And then they turn around, they do it again. Sorry means nothing if you keep repeating that behavior. That's what I'm feeling with this. She's very judgmental, very my way or the highway type person, makes promises and then breaks them, stuff like that. Empty words to appease you type thing. So it's going to be somebody along those lines. But there's a storm coming. Bonnie, you are up, my dear. Let's see what we got for you this week, Bonnie. Let me just get my Googles back on. Michael Myers. Well, guess what, Michael? Guess what, Michael? This channel's a joke. Bye-bye. There's always got to be one in every bunch. Michael Myers. I'll say an extra prayer for you, Michael Myers, because you obviously need it. Or, Michael, are you here because somebody you know has got a reading and maybe figured you out? You come in hot and you come in angry like that. There's got to be a reason. You got some serious issues, Michael, if you got to come onto somebody's channel and say something like that, especially when you can clearly see how many people love this channel. No problem, Rosie. We got to pray for him because he obviously has some issues going on. For somebody, I've never seen this person before, probably a troll, but you got to really see past what they're saying, look at why they're saying it, and it's like, we don't know what they're going through, but he obviously is going through some kind of maybe mental breakdown or something, because you don't just lash out at somebody that you don't know. Hello, Lucan and Maria. Welcome. People don't lash out at people that they don't know for no reason, right? It's more about them than it is you. It says a lot about them. So maybe he's having some mental health issues. Let's just pray for him and hope that he gets the help that he needs. So let's move on, you guys. We are at Bonnie. But thank you for taking care of that, Rosie. Bonnie, let's see what we got for you. Hello, Kate Dow. How are you? Lady with Bosch egg, somebody older coming to bring you information about something. The Nautilus Princess, personal growth. Let's see what this is about. Let's get some clarification, please, on the Lady with the Bosch egg and personal growth. Let's see. I think one's turned over here too. We're going to take it and continue the shuffle. So, Lady with the Bosch eggs, powerful personal growth. You've got the growing up, and I wonder what will happen next. With this, I'm getting more in the lines of learning from something from the past. I think there's going to be a situation that is going to be approaching you, maybe some decisions that you have to make. And I think experience or somebody experienced with what is coming is going to step in to help you. I'm almost feeling, though, that your personal experience, because I got, see the 3141, something that's happened in your past is going to come and benefit you now. It's almost going to be like, ha ha ha, not again, not today, Satan. I've learned my lessons well. So I believe that there may be a situation or an opportunity that may present itself, because I've got the personal growth. So this may be finally moving on into a new job, relationship, something like that, that you were maybe afraid to move forth with in the past because of this. I feel like those past experiences are going to have you on the straight and narrow and really watching the red flags, that you're not falling for this crap anymore. It's time to start rejecting that stuff. So it's almost, how can I explain this, what I'm seeing? It's almost like, you know, when you're in, I'm going to use a relationship. I'm not so sure. This could be a relationship in the past that wasn't good for you and you knew it. Like the person always drank or was always going out and you never knew where they were. Stuff like that. Lessons learned. I feel that you have learned that lesson, and this is going to be put to the test, because I think that there's going to be some red flags that come up for you, and you are going to remember this relationship. Even though you've come a long way from that, I feel like there's still some issues there deep inside that you still haven't healed from. But in not totally healing from this, it's also keeping you from making the same mistakes again. So I do feel that there is something new on the horizon coming in the near future, that these lessons that you learned are going to be put to the test. What I wonder what will happen next is telling me that you are actually going to pause this time. You're going to take that step back and really look at the situation for what it is before reacting. So either before walking away from it or accepting it. This is telling me that you have learned some lessons, because you're really going to take like a personal inventory before any major decision is going to be made on this. And I feel like that's the right thing to do too. You don't want to end up back in a situation like you were in the past. Okay? So really take your time. I know sometimes the adventure of something new is intriguing to just go forward with, but I think you're going to catch yourself really. And it's going to be a change for the good, especially when you take a step back and look at the whole picture before making big decisions. Okay, so Mandy, you want a message from Mandy. I'm surrounded by loving animals. Okay, so when I get this card, especially from, I feel she was younger, not an older woman. Mandy is younger. I feel when I get this is they weren't very, I don't want to say they weren't social while they were here in the physical world, but they trusted animals over people. So this is why she's saying, like, on the other side, she just surrounds herself with all the animals. I think that she's still having a hard time with people. Okay, she has a better connection with the animals. This can also mean if you have recently lost a loving pet, she's letting you know that she's reunited with that pet and she's around them. But she's surrounded by the animals because she always loved dealing more with animals than people. Okay. Motivation for the week, generosity, sow seeds of kindness. Okay. So that may have to do with this here. Also, you don't have to be mean in this situation and maybe going hard on somebody regarding an issue that may come up here. But I think because of the lessons that you learned in the past, I think that you're going to learn how to deal with this a lot easier than you would have in the past. But this is the main player here is I wonder what will happen next. I think that your eyes are more open now and you're seeing things for what they are, whereas before you would just sweep them under the rug type thing. There's no more of that. And anything not meant for you, it's time to reject it. Okay? So that is for you, my dear. I love this. Surrounded by the loving animals. So we're going to do Rosie and then we're going to take a short break, you guys. Hello, Tammy. Luca Marie. Mary Michael. Mary Michael says, who are trying to set the house on fire? At least that's entertaining because I've had to head them off at the pass. They can hear me coming, so they do snap, crackle, and pop. Them old bones. Grr. Oh my gosh. Tammy. Okay, it just clicked in. Tammy. Tammy is the sister of Jonathan. For those of you who have been here a long time, you know what happened with the mod that I had, Leland. He told everybody that his partner had passed away and his sister passed away. His partner, Jonathan, passed away. Well, this is Jonathan's sister, Tammy, who brought to light for us that Jonathan is very much still alive. So that's who Tammy is, everybody. Give her a nice welcome. I hope you are doing well, Tammy, and I hope there isn't too much of a fallout from what happened there. Okay, Rosie, this is for you. Oh my gosh. You got 3, Rosie. Okay, so we got the Fairy of the Green World. This usually tells me about jealousy, envy. Fairy of the Highlands, time to be brave. And we got Angel de la Murdos, something transitioning. So transition is coming. There's 1. There's 2. Rosie, what do we have here for you? Okay, we got the investigate and the uncertainty. Okay. So with this, there's going to be a transition that comes, okay? The fairies of the Highlands and the fairies of the Green World. I see somebody being envious or jealous of you for maybe what you have, what I know that there was a house that you had purchased that did fall through. And I don't know if that has scared you into maybe not pursuing every opportunity that comes up for another home. But I feel like there's somebody there with some jealousy that may be eating at you. I don't think they're doing anything to throw like a wrench in your plans or anything, but there's somebody, this card's come out for a reason. There's someone that's very jealous and envious of you for some reason. Um, and this person may be one that you've been getting advice from regarding maybe the home. Maybe it's time to change real estate agents or something, because I see somebody not doing exactly what is right for you because of their jealousy and envy. Okay. The uncertainty and the investigate falls with this. And this is why this really came forward. Um, you really have to start looking very closely at who you're taking advice from, especially in the financial sector. Um, and maybe even the real estate, because they may not be showing you something that's best for you or doing what's best for you, but better for them. Like, I'm not going to show her that one. I'm going to show her this one because I'm going to make a little bit more money on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening, but it feels like that. Somebody isn't doing what's in your best interest. They're doing what's best for them. But I've also got this jealousy. So it's time to stand up and say, like, enough's enough. I know what I want. I know what I deserve. I don't deserve this. And I feel like you're being bullied almost into something. You got to stand up to that, girl. Enough's enough. The uncertainty. Okay. You don't want to make decisions and then be uncertain about if that is really what you want. And I feel like you may be feeling this uncertainty with certain things because you're being led in a direction that's not meant for you. It's meant for somebody else. Okay. So I do feel like you got to stand up to these people. And I'm not saying, well, I can't say it's not being done maliciously, because it is. It's being done for more of their benefit than yours. And that's the example I'm going to give you. Like, this real estate agent has a place that you would probably love and fall in love with and want at $200,000. They're not really going to make a lot of money on that one. So they're going to show you this one over here for 400,000 because they'll make a little bit more money on it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm seeing here. Like, both houses are probably very fitting, but the lower price one, she knows you're going to love. So I'm just using that as an example because that's the feeling that I'm getting from the jealousy and the envy and this time to be, it's time to stand up and say, look, this is my bottom line. I'm not going a penny over. This is exactly what I want, and don't settle for anything less. And that's not just with the purchase of your house. This isn't anything, because I feel like there's a couple people that may be doing stuff like that to you. So stay within your comfort zone. And, you know, even though you may love this house at 500,000, don't settle. Don't jump on that bandwagon. Ask to see something in your price range. Don't show me these ones that are out of my price range, because they're only doing it to make more money. Something like that. It's along those lines. Okay, so Mom Gina. I'm so sorry for the cough, you guys. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. Okay? Again, this is her letting you, she knows that you're still guilty about something. Even though I think you've gotten this card, Rosie, a couple of times, if my memory serves me correctly. But if you haven't, I'm getting that she had to constantly reassure you that you didn't have any reason to feel guilty about things. So this could have been an ongoing thing, even when she was here in the physical world, that maybe sometimes you feel guilty about doing something or not doing something, and she reassured you often, don't worry about it. You had to do what was right for you, or don't feel guilty about this. You know, it's okay. But she's still doing that from the other side because she still feels that you're kind of blaming yourself She's letting you know her death wasn't only painless, is she's also telling you that it happened the way that it should have. Okay. Okay, so let's get a motivation card now for you. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. So that's your motivation for the week, my dear. Okay. That is your motivation. Okay. Is anybody else wanting a read? If you do, please get it in now, because I don't think we're going to take a little break. I think we're just going to go right through, because I've only got 3 more on the list. So unless there's others that want a read, we're just going to do these 3 and then wrap up. Mary Michael, the snap, crackle, pop, them old bones. Oh, I hear you, my friend. Dessert, can somebody, one of the mods, please put up the instructions on how to get a mini read, please? We'll take a minute or two here, you guys. To give some people time to get their requests in. If you do want a mini read, please get it in now. Just give me a minute, you guys. Tammy Amos. Okay, I got to scroll back up here, Tammy, and read your comments, because I don't see comments when I'm doing the reads. Don't talk to anyone anymore. Well, I hope there's no backlash at all from you coming on panel with us, and we actually hear Jonathan's voice on panel, because Tammy calls Jonathan and Leland right on panel. I'm not so sure I'm going to release that. I think we've made our point. I have heard, though, Tammy, that he's now doing this on some other channels, and I just told the person I don't want to hear about it. If you want to go over there and warn them, go ahead, but I'm out of it. Like, it's like he didn't exist to me. I found what he did to not only me, but Mystical Mermaid was just horrible. To prey on us with good hearts, like, and all of my subscribers that, were praying for him, and Jonathan and Sadie, and his parents, all of them, you guys, are still alive. Yeah, it is. The truth came out in the end. I do know that you really didn't talk to them much. I'm just hoping that they haven't, caused any problems for you. Rosie, nothing is stopping me. I'm sitting tight for the moment because our interest rates have gone up, waiting for prices to go down. Yeah. Here in Canada, prices are starting, the housing market is starting to cool off. So we'll see what happens there. But, Rosie, we're always praying for you and wishing you the best. Yeah, don't do anything you're not comfortable with. And I feel like they're showing you places that you're going to just fall in love with at a higher rate. There's something there for you. Believe me, we've seen it in a couple of your other past readings. Good. I'm glad they're not bothering you. Well, now they know that you know the truth too, right? So British Chippy, then you need to release the videos so they can learn what's going on. So who can learn? I don't know if these, I don't know who these other channels are. I was just sent an email saying that Leland was going to other channels now doing the same thing he did to me. I don't know who the other channels are, so. British Chippy says, yeah, I never believed him, but I kept shut him. Yeah, it's messed up. Lucan, the mini reads are just whatever. If you heard my explanation earlier, these are just card pulls, except for the message from heaven. Anything can come out. We don't predict what comes out. It's not a place where you can ask a specific question. It's just what does, the spirits of your loved ones who have passed on, what do they have for you? What do they think you need to know? Don't forget, they see everything. So even though you may not get what you want to hear, they're giving you what you need to hear. If you want specifics like this, you can email me and request a paid private read, and that is a full read. And that's done by email. Oh, well, I am so sorry to hear that. I have a lot of Native American family roots. Actually, if you have never seen my Ancestor deck, oh, she absolutely sees what they're putting you through. Absolutely. I can tell you that with 100%. I don't even need cards for that. I have an Ancestor deck, Lucan, that was made for me from Auntie, and she is Native American, lives on the reserve. They made this deck for me based on my ancestors, blessed by the tribe, by the elders. So also I've been a lot of proactive in the Every Child Matters. A lot of things have been happening here in Ontario, Canada, where the old residential schools, they've been finding graves of young children. I've been very active in that. So dessert, it's a $15 super chat if you want a mini and a message from heaven from your Nana. It's a $15 super chat. I get you, British Chippy. We actually bust him right on a phone call, where Tammy called her brother Jonathan, and Leland was there too. And Tammy, who is in chat right here, asked Jonathan, like, why is Leland telling everybody that you're dead? Leland gets on the phone saying that that's not true. He's never said that. These people are crazy, making up lies. And I held my tongue as long as I could because she did this right on a live. And I busted in, well, hello, Leland. It's Willow. Oh, Willow, do you want me to play your phone call? And then I had recorded a phone call I had with Leland where he's saying that he's waiting for Jonathan's ashes and his parents being dead and all this. It's all lies. But I recorded that phone call and I played it on the live. There was 4 or 5 of us on panel, and Tammy, which is Jonathan's sister, was one of them. And he said, oh my God, just forget everything then. Just erase that. Just erase that. No. It was sad. I was heartbroken. So Yeah, don't tell me too much, Lucan. I don't like to have a lot of information. That will all come out in the read, especially um, with the Ancestor deck. That's the most powerful deck that I have. That's my go-to. So any brand new read that I do, the first read is always done with that Ancestor deck. That is the one that I am connected to. And just to let you guys know, when I do the reads, I'm not connecting with your loved ones who have crossed. My ancestors do that for me. Okay. So that way I don't have to connect with spirit who is not familiar to me or me to them. I let my ancestors do that. And then my ancestors give me what I need. Lucan, if you can email me, if one of my mods can put up my email. One of the mods will put up my email here for you, Lucan. It's Above and Beyond Ancestor. That's it. Not Ancestor Readings. Above and Beyond Ancestor at Outlook.com. I'll put it here so you guys can just copy and paste it if you want. Oops. So that's it right there. Exactly like that. As you can see here, it's just Above and Beyond Ancestor at Outlook.com. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Thank you for everyone. I don't know. I didn't ask the name of the groups because I don't get involved in all that drama. I'm sure you would, Tammy. It's like, oh my God, but he's still saying the same thing that his parents passed away last year. Within a week of each other, he was first saying from COVID, and then he said within minutes apart. And then he said Jonathan, his partner, passed away. And then the same day, his sister Sadie passed away this year. It was just horrible, you guys. It was so hard to listen to. Caught on to him pretty quickly. I ended up speaking with the coroner of his county. I ended up speaking to the hospital. The coroner actually spoke with state troopers. So everybody out in that area has now been made aware. I also spoke with the guy from the funeral home. Let me see. I think I still have all their names in here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Here is all my notes from that, you guys. When I was speaking to the coroner, Brad is the county coroner for his area, which is Baxton. I spoke to Roller Funeral Home. I spoke to Earl from Roller Funeral Home, where Leland had said their ashes and their bodies had gone to. I also spoke with the Baxter Regional Medical Center. I mean, we went deep. Like, he should have known better trying to pull this on me that I was going to look into this, because I did this as I was in the legal field, worked in the legal field, worked for private investigators. I did skip tracing, process serving, worked in criminal law. I mean, did he not think that I would not catch on to this? So it was a hard phone call. Yes, very hard. Yeah. But apparently he is still doing the same thing on other channels. Don't mind me, you guys. I'm just going through the messages here. Oh, okay, Maria. I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, it's messed up. Oh, Mary Michael. We still have 3 reads left to do. Brish, Chippy, Tracy, and Daz. We kind of got sidetracked here, taking a couple minutes break just so I could rest my voice for a minute, gain some of my energy back. K Mitch, yes, it's K Mitch's birthday, I believe yesterday. Everybody wish her a very happy birthday, please. Well, have a great vacation, Tammy. Have a safe one too. Enjoy yourself. Relax. You would have to see South African rands on my sliding bar. Okay, so let's give me a second here. Kim, give me a minute and I'll tell you how much you got to slide that to on your bar. Hang on. Okay. It would be 238 South African rand would make 15 US dollars. So 238 rand makes 15 US dollars. Kim. So you would have to slide your bar to 230, at least 238 rand. Okay. So Kim, if you get that in before we're wrapped up, we will do it. What are the names of your oracle cards? These are all Lucy Cavendish. Okay, British Chippy wants to hear from Yolanda. We've got one that flipped right away. But we continue to shuffle. Just see, that's why. Okay, so we've got Fairy of the Highlines, and we got Death in the Maiden. Time to be brave, and oh boy. Boundaries being violated. Some kind of invasion of privacy, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here, British Chippy. Maybe dominant here. Hang on. Let's see. Why are Death in the Maiden and Fairy of the Highlines there for British Chippy, please? Whoa. Okay. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, so we've got the Death of the Maiden, which talks about boundaries being violated, invasions of privacy maybe, and time to be brave, time to stand up to this. You see her there with the sword. Time to take control back. We got 20 and 28. Uncertainty. Such a curious dream. Investigate. We've had this investigate come out quite a few times. And who in the world are you? We've had a couple of these cards come out a few times already today. I feel like there's boundaries that are going to be crossed. British Chippy. I feel like somebody, okay, with the who in the world are you, getting to know the new you with the such a curious dream. These ones stand out to me right away. Surrounding family. Again, we've got somebody that's always trying to make peace. We've got somebody who's always upset about something. But I feel like this person is going to be returning. The curious dream is coming home, really wondering what is going to happen when this person returns. So if this isn't a family member who is going to return home after maybe being gone at some point in time, this could be an ex-partner, very close relationship. I almost feel like, this is a relationship that did not end very well. And I feel like if this isn't a family member, then that's who it is, because I'm seeing it here. But I feel like this person maybe had taken off, but is now going to return. So this is either a family member or this is somebody very close to you. So either family member who did wrong to you, or this is an ex-partner. Somebody that was very close to you, did wrong, crossed boundaries, invaded your privacy, really tried to dominate over you. That's why I'm leaning more towards maybe an ex-partner that you finally had to get rid of. And I feel like this is somebody that you were always afraid of. Now, I'm not saying afraid for your life, but it very well could be. But this is somebody who really tried to control you, really worried you. I feel like that person left for some time, but I feel they're coming back around. And you're going to have to stand up to them again. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty. We got the uncertainty around here, and we've got the investigate. I think that they're going to try and tell you that they've changed. But I think the more that you see and hear, it's not true. They're still the same person. I think that you should maybe try and be civil, but keep your distance from this person because they don't mean any good for you. Okay. You got to keep in mind that you stayed away from this person and stood up to this person and said enough is enough and turned your back for a reason. You got to remember that reason, because I do feel that they are coming back into the picture and that they are going to try and get back in your good graces, saying that they've changed, but that's not true. They haven't. They're still the same. They've just got more wise as to how they can escape being caught in maybe lies and stuff. They're toxic. It's just their nature. You're gonna have to watch out for that person. I don't think they're coming eager to stay. I think they're just coming to rile things up, almost. Like they're gonna make their presence known. You gotta stay far away from that person. Like I wouldn't go out of your way at all to even acknowledge that you know they are back around. But if there's no way out of it, if it's a family member rather than a past partner, if you're told, I would just stay as far away as I can, because they don't have good intentions. Okay, and you want to hear from Yolanda. There's no such thing as death. So she still feels she feels more alive now than she was in the physical world for some reason. So I don't know, like when I get all these people down in the physical world reaching up, I feel like her death really affected a lot of people. I think she had a lot of friends, a lot of people who really loved and cared for her. And she's basically saying that she's living on through them. Okay. Even though she knows she has crossed over, she's saying that death isn't the end. This is usually telling me that you will reunite again on the other side. So death is not the end, basically, is what she's saying. It may be the end of on the physical world side, but letting you know that you guys will meet up again. Okay, so motivation for the week, my dear, adapt. You'll get yourself where you want to be. And self-care. See this? Tend to your garden. You're really going to have to protect yourself against whoever this is that's coming back around. They don't mean you any good. Try and just hello, goodbye. If you have to acknowledge them at all. Okay? So that is for you, my dear. Jacqueline. Cute. Jacqueline wants to hear from Mom Frida. I got you. Tracy. Tracy is next. Tracy, and you want to hear from Austin. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Tracy. Woo. You guys are getting bonuses today. Many Broken Heart Fairy and Violet Angel. Boy. Healing from heartache, breaking down. We're going to get clarification. Because with what I'm seeing here, it's almost like there is something that really, really, really has you messed up. Not only breaking your heart, breaking your spirit. So let's see if we can get some guidance for you on that. Whew. Yeah. I got that right away. It's like you have suffered some major heartache. There's something that really broke your heart. Didn't just break your heart, broke your spirit. So I think that we need to address what you're dealing with there, because it's also come out here. We've got painting the roses red. Okay. Leading the way, and law is not justice. So I feel like somebody did you bad and it's really broke your heart. And they did it in a way, you see, the law is not justice. What they did to you was, it's nothing they can be charged with or held accountable for other than morals and values being held accountable there. It's almost like, when I get this, I'm getting like punitive damages, because even though you didn't break the law, you broke me, like made me suffer. So I feel like there's something that has gone on that's not only just broke your heart, but it's broke your spirit. I got a lot of people lying and we got painting the roses red, talks about covering up errors, covering up the lies, covering up the deceit. And I feel like that's how they got away with what they did. And I really do feel like people are believing this bullcrap that this person's selling them, leading the way. I don't know if you're looking for maybe a new job, but I feel like you would be good in victim services, okay? Because I've got here with leading the way, becoming a leader. So I feel like whatever this is that has really broken you, you will heal from this in time, but it's time you set the record straight. Tell your truth. The truth never changes, right? The truth is always true no matter who believes it. And a lie is always a lie no matter who believes it, right? So it's like, it's almost time like to stand up and tell your story, how it really was. I feel like that's what's going to set you free from whatever this is that really broke you. That's what's going to set you free. I feel like you would be good working, if you are looking for new job opportunities, working with people that are going through similar situations. Because I feel like until you confront this and put your truth out there, it's going to hold you down and hold you back. Okay? Because whoever this is that did this, it wasn't fair what they did, but they drew the fine. There's a fine line that they walked, and they knew if they crossed that line that they could be legally maybe held responsible. So they stayed within the boundaries of that. That's what law is not justice stands for me. It's something out of balance. Just walking that fine line type thing, and it's not fair. Even though they know what they did was wrong and how they went about it was wrong, they walked that fine line and they stayed within the boundaries. And yeah, now they're going back. They're going to have to scurry to cover up, especially if you come out with your truths. They're going to have to scurry to cover up all the errors and the lies that they made. They're going to try, and I think that's what's going to catch them, and that's where they're going to get their final just deserve, when they try to cover up the errors that they've made. But you do have to confront this, hon, because I feel like there's something really deep that happened to you that is holding you back from a lot of things coming to you in the future. Okay? So you really have to say your piece and then let it go. Okay? They'll get caught in their own time trying to cover up their errors. They'll out themselves, and you're going to end up sitting pretty. This is going to work out in your favor, but to let this go and get this heaviness off your back so you can move forward, you've got to come out with your truth. You say it once and you don't say it again, and you just let it go. Write it on. I just got a full body shiver. Even write it all out. How you feel, how it made you feel, what happened, your truths, and then burn it and then let it go. Because I do see this person you will get justice. It just may take some time, and they're going to do it to themselves. They're going to out themselves. Okay, so Austin, do you have a message for Tracy, please? Okay, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay. When I get this, Tracy, he is saying sorry for something and to forgive him. He is accepting some kind of responsibility for his passing. I don't know how he passed, what happened, but what I am getting from this, and it's very clear. He needs to say sorry to you, and he needs your forgiveness. And like I said, when I get this is usually they've taken some kind of responsibility for their passing. So maybe driving too fast. I knew they shouldn't have been driving that fast. They have a car accident where they pass away. It's stuff like that, where they have some kind of connection to their own passing, like some kind of fault. He's also saying, if I had only known what I know now, I would have done things differently. Yeah, see, he's taking some kind of responsibility for his own passing. I'm not saying it was totally his fault, and I don't think he is either, but he had some kind of input in his passing. And if he would have known then what he knows now, he would not have done what he did. Okay, so I think that this is something that you really need to know and hear, because he's sorry for that. And he feels that You haven't forgiven him, but he needs your forgiveness. Okay? Let's get a motivation card for you. That one wanted to come out too. Success. See this? Bloom wherever you were planted. And relax. Delight in powdered gold sunshine. Okay? So I think that says a lot about this too. You've got to let this go and let it stop taking your energy, your time, and your happiness. So whatever way you decide you want to deal with this to get rid of it once for all, whether you want to say your story and let people hear your story, or whether you want to do it privately, writing it in a book, crumple it up and burn it, and then let it go. Don't give it no more of your energy. Whichever way you want to do this, there's going to be success with that. Okay? And it's going to take a burden off your shoulders. Okay. So that was for Tracy. Oh, we got a couple more. Kim. And Mum Rosie. And then we got Miss Missy. Mama BJ. I gotcha. Okay, so before we move on, I am going to take a 5-minute break right now. Let me just make my mark where I am here. Because usually I take one after about 5 or 6 reads, and we're on the 8th. So I want to take a little break so we can go grab yourself a beverage, go potty, go let out the dog, whatever you need to do. We'll take a 5-minute break and then we will be back with the rest. If anybody else does want a mini, please get it in during the break, because after the break, once I start, we will not be taking any more. Okay, so if you do want one, please get it in now. See you guys in a few minutes. Hello, hello, everybody. All right. I have no idea, Rosie. You could maybe talk to Des because she could maybe have it shipped to her and then she could ship it to you if they don't. That would probably be the best way to go with shipping because I'm in Canada. So Des could order it for you. Or you can order it, but change your address to our post office box in the US. And then when Des gets it, she could ship it to you. You would have to arrange that maybe with Des. Cost a fortune in shipping rates. I'm not sure what it would cost, depending on. Yeah, there you go. There she is. You could have her look into it and see how much it would cost and everything if you wanted to do that before ordering. Like I said, I don't know what the shipping costs would be. So you could maybe, I think Des has you on text anyway. So you could probably set that up somehow with Des. She could figure that out. She's good with that stuff. I know to ship from the US to me here in Canada, it isn't too bad actually, but then it's a lot more to ship to Canada than it is to keep it in the US. So I think that would be the cheapest way for you. Tracy, thank you, Willow. Everything you said is true. He committed suicide. Oh my gosh, at the age of 25. 2 years this July. Oh my gosh. Tracy, I'm so sorry. You were the last read. Okay. That's why you got this. He is saying he is so sorry, Tracy, and he needs your forgiveness. But, and you know, and this here, if I don't know now, known then what I know now, like he sees how this has affected everybody that loved and cared about him. And he's saying that if he would have known that then, he would have done things differently. So just know that he is sorry. He is apologizing and just asking for your forgiveness. Oh my gosh, I got body shivers. Oh my gosh. If you want to send anything, I can give you the address right here, Rosie. I'll give it to you right here. It is AABAR. Oops. AABAR, Above and Beyond Ancestor Readings. Care of. Because Des is the one that picks it up. Desiree Franco. USPS 1576. One big view. Oh, Jersey. 7, 8, 2, 7. Okay, so we'll put this like this. There you go. So you would put the AABAR on the first line and then care of Desiree Franco, USPS 1576. That's the post office box, Montague, New Jersey. I put AABR, care of Desiree, because you're the one that has to go there with ID to pick it up. So, I mean, they know you now there, but generally you put it in care of the person who's picking it up. Desiree Franco, USPS 1576. Montague, New Jersey. You probably, if it's coming from Australia, you'd probably want to put USA there also. You're welcome. Yeah, I would put, Rosie, I would put USA on there too. Montague, New Jersey, USA, because it's coming from another country. So I always put USA when I send stuff out to Des. So, and again, Tracy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, so nobody else wants to read. If you do, please say it now, because I'm going to be starting and I will not be taking any more after this. So if you do want a mini, please get it in now. Okay, Des. Oh my gosh. What now? What are we going to get now? My sister from a different mister. My sister from another mister. What do we have for you? Let's see those. Oh my gosh. Those wanted to come too. We are taking these two. Lady with the Bosch egg and a lantern fairy. Clear solutions happening. The lady with the Bosch eggs talks about ancient wisdom. To me, this is something that has been known for a long time. There's finally going to be a solution. Oh, sorry. Mama, I'm sorry. Kissies. Sorry, Mama. There's Mama. There's Mama. Mama. We'll put her right there. We'll go put her right there. Okay. So, Lady with the Bosch egg is ancient wisdom. Lantern fairy is a clear solution coming. Oh my gosh. Okay, can we get some clarification, please, on Lantern Fairy and Lady with the Bosch egg? Lantern Fairy and Lady with the Bosch. Oh my gosh. And again, here we go. Here we go. You see that again. Clock time. Time's up. Shine bright like a candle. Oh my gosh. Clock time. Who in the world are you? Shine bright like a candle. And forget who you are. I kind of know what's going on, so this is going to be pretty easy for me. Clock time, the pressure's on. Time for answers. Who in the world are you? Here we go again. with the one always trying to make peace, keep peace. See the one climbing up to the white flag to wave the white flag, like, come on, I give up, like, stop, let's get it. You see the fiery in the background in the building, one always being hard to deal with, stuff like that, setting the home on fire. Yeah, time's up. Things need to happen here. You can't be the peacemaker forever. Things have got to be resolved here. Clock time says it's time for it. I feel like knowing what I know, being put on the back burner all the time is not healthy, and it's not good for the mental state. Shining bright like a candle is like, you're going to make it through this okay. Like, everything is going to be okay on your side, but there's going to be so much turmoil around the situation. I think that the forget who you are, the memories no longer define the situation anymore because too much has changed. You see the baby fawn. It's almost like the conditioning that you have been living through, it's time for it to fall away. The memories of what was, what could have been, has to fall to the wayside because that's not how it is. And you can't let this define you. Okay. So far, and I don't know how much you want me to put out there of this, but there is going to be a lot of bullshit around this. And I said that straight out. A lot of things are going to be coming at you, going to be said, but at least you're going to have the answers that you've been looking for. See the calmness in the water behind? This is you. It's time to paint a new picture, okay? See the calmness in the water behind? Once this is dealt with, things are going to finally find a calmness. You yourself are going to find a calmness. The stresses, like, I know how much stress you've been under, and wondering, like, what's going to happen? What's, things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay for you. Okay. There's a calmness that's going to see the fire behind. You got to leave all that fireness and the uncertainties and the crap behind and move forward. So whatever this is that is going to be coming, take it, let it bounce off you, and then move forward. You need that calmness, and it's time. It's going to happen. Things are coming to a head. Okay. And I do really think that you need to take the initiative because somebody's always, I gotta say this right. Somebody, whatever this situation is, to this point, has just said and done whatever the hell they wanted because they know you're going to sit there and take it. Okay? Well, it's time to change that. The time is here. But I do see everything being okay, and the calmness is going to be behind you. You're going to find a calm is going to, once this all comes out, the calmness is going to come over you. So the stress and the anxiety and everything else that you're going through with not knowing, you're finally going to be calm, and you're going to be able to paint a new future. Thank you, Mama. Mama, message for Des, please. Message for Des, Mama. See this? The big heart. She's watching over you every day. Every day, Mama is there. Whether you feel her or not, she is around you, surrounding you with her love. And she was one tough cookie. I'm telling you guys. You guys don't know Mama. Mama was one tough cookie, okay? Didn't put up with the bull crap. She's going to be helping you. She's going to be sending you energy, does. Don't put up with the bull crap anymore. Your mama's going to be sending her energy too. She's surrounding you, and she's going to be around you when shit hits the fan. Okay, let's get you a motivation card. Oh my God, sister, look at this. Oh my God, you got like 5, 6. Okay, well, they fell out. Be present. Use the hours, don't count them. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Listen. Be alert. The soft chiming bells call to nearby fairies. The beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. And twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. So even if this has got to take all night, get through it, sister. You know what you got to do. Thank you, Mama. Jacqueline wants to hear from Mom Frida. Oh my God, my sister. Mom understood the assignment, aka throw out half the deck. Absolutely. And now I just, whoa. A ring like you wouldn't believe in my left ear when I read that. Like it almost deafened my left ear. It's gone now. And a loud ring. Absolutely. Absolutely. No. I wish Des was more like Mama. Because Mama didn't take any crap. But Des has been taking so much for so long. It's like, I don't know how she does it. I'd be in jail, I think. Love you too, sis. Things will get better. Get your friggin' passport. Okay, Jacqueline. Let's see what we got for you, Jacqueline. Let's see what we got for you, Jacqueline. Ooh. You guys are getting bonuses like crazy today. Jacqueline, Eclipse Mermaid. There's a shift in energy coming. A miracle. Oh, this is awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Joyce, for becoming a new member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Okay, Eclipse Mermaid, there's going to be a shift in power. So, which this tells me, because then you've got the miracle. The angel of alchemy is, see this? A miracle happening. So, whatever this is regarding, okay? Again, this is almost like the sea mermaid, okay? But this is the other side. All these troubles and worries and rough waters that you've been going through, things are about to change. There's a full moon coming. Things are about to change, and they're going to be changing in your favor. Something that you never thought was going to happen is finally going to come to fruition. Let's get some clarification. Jace Nicolosi. Thank you for coming and becoming a member. Let's see, Jacqueline, clarification on this greatness and miracle that is coming. Oh. shuffle. Yep, knew it. Okay, we got the Eclipse Mermaid. Powerful energy shift, which is great. And we've got the Miracle. So something that you maybe thought was out of reach, I would buy, when I get especially these two together, these are the two most powerful cards on the positive side in this deck. I would go and buy yourself a lottery ticket. Okay? Because what we see coming for you, my dear, is something that you thought was out of reach, that you would never be able to attain. I'm going to give you just an example. Like you've always wanted to buy your own house, but you could never afford it, or the interest rates were too high. You didn't fit within, the budgeting. Something that you thought was unattainable is coming your way. You're getting a miracle. This could also be like and these are just hypothetical. I'm just trying to explain what I mean by this. Say you've always wanted a child, but could never get pregnant. That could be happening. Those are just hypothetical, just so you know what I mean by something that you've always wanted and didn't think you would ever have. It's coming. Okay. We've got the right way. We've got it's always tea time, and we've got laws, not justice. So a lot of people are going to be in shock. Always tea time. This isn't really a good card, but in your instance, it is. Because when I get this, it's usually people talking about you, talking behind your back, maybe doing things to slander you, stuff like that. Those people are going to have a rude awakening, okay? They're going to feel almost like everything they did or everything they thought of you is out the window. Because they're going to be shocked by this miracle that's coming your way. And we also have the right way. The frog turning into a prince. So maybe you're going to get married. You're going to land a partner or a business partner that's finally going to move you up the ladder, up to the top. Okay. This is going to bring you to new heights. Okay. There's also going to be some form of communication coming your way. Some form of communication. And you're going to have what you desire. And these people are not going to be pleased about it because they were happy seeing you sit where you sit. It's almost like those snobby people. Oh, well, look at her. She lives in a 3-bedroom house instead of a 6-bedroom house. Those type of people, the snobby. Oh, you're wearing white? Oh, you're wearing red? You know what I mean? The snobby snobs that really, I don't even want to say it because they're just disgusting. To me, people like that are disgusting. But there's people that have been sitting around, oh, she'll never be any good. She'll never get what she wants. She'll never have what we have. Well, it's coming. It's coming. And they're going to be sorry for treating you the way they've treated you. Okay? But remember this. Remember this. When your miracle comes, you remember the way they treated you. Remember the way they treated you, because they're going to be coming to you for favors now. Now. Okay, so Mom Frida. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. She's surrounding you with love. Okay. She's also telling you she sees the calmness coming. There is a miracle coming your way. There's finally going to be some calmness. Okay. And I'm going to say it. You see here, the ways behind, even though this card is one of the best ones you can get, the turbulence turning red from the blue, as you've seen in the other card, where the Sea Mermaid one, where the water's blue and turbulent and everything. It means a lot of turbulence and a lot of chaos coming your way. This is it going away. Okay. It's good. She sees it becoming calm. There's a reflection down here in the water. You see the calmness in the water? She's also telling you she's surrounding you with her love, and she always gives you a good night kiss. Okay? So as you're laying down to go to sleep, she feels she still gives you that good night kiss, just to let you know how much she loves you. Okay, let's get you some motivation for the week. We've got rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. This is coming. I'm telling you, you are finally going to be able to rest. So if you've been working your butt off, if you've been not taking time for yourself to rest and rejuvenate, or a vacation or something like that, it's going to be coming. Okay? You need to rest, because this miracle is coming your way. And it's going to offer you that opportunity to finally be sitting pretty. It's coming, Jacqueline. It's coming. Kim. Kim wants to hear from Mom Rosie. Let's see what we got for you, Kim. Oh my gosh. Spirit has something to tell you. Fairy of the Divine Hand, mending a broken heart, and autumn is my last chance. Okay, so the mend a broken heart fairy is healing yourself from something that's broken your heart. The Fairy of the Divine Hand talks about really not seeing things for what they are. Okay, it's almost like you're breaking your own heart. I think there's something that, whatever this is that broke your heart, I think you're reading into it more than what was actually there. And autumn is my last chance talks about not giving up hope. So whatever this is that you are heartbroken over, I'm feeling like, I think you're reading into it a lot more than what it is. I get this a lot when somebody says, look, we just need some space. Or you're laid off from a job. It doesn't mean you're not going back. So I really do think whatever this is that really has you heartbroken, you're reading too much into it. I think things are going to end up coming back together and working out. And it's almost like you can't lose hope over this, okay? And it's almost like you have, and I think it's going to be nearing the end of summer that this is all going to come back together for you, okay? So try and keep those thoughts that tend to come into your head to a minimum, because sometimes things aren't always what they seem. There may be reasons why certain things have to be certain ways for now, but I do think this is going to work itself out for you, and you can't read too much into it, because you could blow it up bigger than what it is. I see a change coming at the end of the summer. Mortality. You're feeling like this is the end, and it's not. It's not. I think you just need to give this some time, because I do see things coming back together by the end of summer. So we got the mortality and changed in the night. Like you really think this is the end of this. Whatever this is that you are so brokenhearted over, I think you're taking it out of context. I think there's a distorted view. There's a distorted view with this. This is not the end, because I see things coming back together here by the end of summer. I think you just got to leave this be for now, and it's going to work itself out. But if you keep going overboard with questioning and how can I say it? It's almost like you may not know the reasons why for something. So you are letting your mind run wild. And the things that your mind is coming up with is beyond the scope of what this actually is. And I think this, whatever this situation is, it just needs some time. And it's going to sort itself out by summer's end. Okay? And I've got that here. Like you really think, okay, that's it, done, gone, can't be repaired, can't be gotten back, whatever that is breaking your heart. You're thinking it's an end. It's not. It's actually a new beginning. Okay. But you got to let this run its course, because it is going to work itself out. Okay. Changed in the night. And this is something that came on suddenly. Like you didn't see this coming. So I think that's why you're letting your mind wander and think the worst, when actually this could be what saves this situation. Just give it some time. It's going to work out. Don't be brokenhearted over it. It's not the end. It just needs some time to work itself out. Mom Rosie, you want to hear from Mom Rosie. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Oh gosh, and you got two more there. Okay, so this one came out first, so we're going to take them as they come out. Okay, she's become one of your guides. She's reaching out, tries to help you. She's going to give you subtle things. Like, how can I say, like, she doesn't want you, say you're going to go and maybe even confront this situation, try to get more answers. You got to let this be for now. I'm telling you that right now. You got to let this be for now. It will work itself out. So what I'm seeing here, I become one of your guides. So it's going to be like things that she may do. And I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I'm saying things that she tries to do to guide you. It's like, okay, you're going to jump in the car and you're going to go and you're going to confront this because you need answers, instead of letting things work themselves out the way they are intended. She may hide your car keys, move your car keys. I know I put my keys there. Now they're moved. Where are they? It's going to be subtle things like that that she's trying to do to help you, to reach out to you. Okay. She's become one of your guides. So sit there and ask her, meditate. Ask her for answers. Ask her the questions, because don't forget, our loved ones on the other side see everything. They see this working out. Okay. So she's going to try and guide you. I'm learning over here. What did I just say? She is watching everything. She sees everything, and she sees this situation, and she sees what's going to happen here. And this is why I think she's going to try and help guide you through this, okay? Because she sees the end result, and it's not your fault. So she's letting you know you did nothing wrong here, and you did nothing wrong with whatever you're blaming yourself for with her passing. I don't know what this means. This is something, and I usually get something intuitively, but this is more centered right now. She's also saying whatever it is you're blaming yourself for regarding her passing, it's not your fault. But she's also saying that this situation here too is not your fault. Let it work itself out, girl. It will. I think the more that you push and the more that you let your mind come up with explanations, because maybe you didn't get no explanation as to why this happened. You're letting your mind go wild. You gotta just stop that. Leave it be, and it will work itself out. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So let's get you some motivation. Wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Okay? Telling you, let this situation be. It's going to work itself out, and it's not as bad as what you think. I think there's just some time that needs to happen there. Miss Missy. Mama BJ. And this is the last read, you guys. So I do see Luca and Maria help. Am I able to get, yes, if you get it in, if you get your $15 super chat in right now, Luca and Maria, I will do it for you. Otherwise, we are going to close up for today. Okay, Miss Missy, Mama BJ, let's see. Clear solution. There's a solution to a problem that is coming. Let's get some clarification. Clear solution. Clear solution. Let's get some clarification, please, on the lantern fairy that clues clear. Oh my gosh. Clear solution. Here we go. Follow the right rabbit. Set your course and use your time well. So, following the right rabbit, curiosity meets opportunity. An opportunity is going to be presenting itself, okay? There's going to be a clear solution to something. It's going to be put on the table, and it's going to be something that is written in stone. It was set your course. There's a plan that's in motion that's going in the right direction. Making every moment count. I get, okay, this together. There's going to be a clear solution to something. This usually tells me, especially with these cards, there's going to be some kind of meeting or some kind of legal documents coming your way. And they're going to be going in the direction that they should have always gone. Now, you are also going to have, with this, a time to respond. You have a very short window of opportunity here that you need to make some quick decisions. This tells me that you really need to think about, with this clear solution with the lantern fairy, you need to think about what you can be satisfied with. So it's like, don't push the boundaries. I think that you need to state what the bottom line is here, because there's solutions and they're going to be clear, which tells me they're going to be written in stone. So once these decisions are made, that's going to be the final. So make sure you really think about what you will settle for and what you won't, because this is going to be final. It's going to be the final opportunity, I believe, to have your input in there. Okay, so message from Mama BJ. Mama BJ. Ooh, and it went flying. Oh, down in the basement down here. My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So whatever guilt that you have, or worrying about what Mama BJ is thinking or anything like that, she does not want you to worry, okay? She doesn't want you to hold on to any guilt surrounding her passing, and don't worry. And she's also saying her death was painless. So that's accepting the way that she crossed. But she's worried about you holding on to this worry and guilt. She doesn't want you to do that. You got to let that go. I've got one of my hairs here. Okay. Motivation for the week. Motivation. There. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. So, sharing. Sharing is caring. So there you go. And that was Missy. Missy. So was there anyone else that wanted? You're welcome. You're welcome, Missy. Was Lucan able to get the help that she needed for their? Well, we're going to be here for a few more minutes anyway, because for the ones who have stuck around to the end, we're going to have a little bit of fun now. I got this deck, you guys, and it is. If you are insulted by any kind of profanity, like swear words, please exit stage left, because these do have some swear words in them. But I find them quite comical. I find them uplifting, light, fun. Reads are usually so serious. So I want to have a little puff of my cigarette. And then we're going to, for the ones that have stuck around to the end, we're going to pull some of these for you, if you want one. So stick around if you want one. If you do want one, throw a number 1 up in the chat. And I will pull one for you. We've got, 12, 13 people in here. If you do, these are free. Freebies. If you want me to pull one of these for you for free, put a 1 in the chat and I will pull one for you. Nobody wants one. Okay, throw them away. Missy. 1. Cat. Missy. Pencil it into your schedule, Missy. The power of serenity now. Oh, who's next? Cat H. You can put a 1 in more than once if you want, you guys. But let's give everybody a chance. Cat H. Let sit happen. Sit happens. I love these. So if you do want one of these, you guys just throw a 1 in the chat and I'll pull you 1, 2. Des. Oh, let's go through this. We can't just pull it off the top. Let's go through here. Let's pick one down in here. Des. The divines in me honors the divine in you. Namaste, bitches. Oh, geez. These are just fun. They're free, so grab one if you want one. Crafty one. What do we got? It attracts your tribe. Decide your vibe. Mouse. For you to envy. Let's pick one over here for you. Pay the piper and move on. Drop and give me zen. So is this saying you need some more zen, or drop and give me 10, which usually means push-ups? Rosie, throw a 1 up in the chat, you guys, if you want me to pull one of these for you. Rosie, inhale the good shit, exhale the bad shit. Breathe like you know how. These are just for fun, you guys, just to lighten the mood a bit. We got 15 people in here. If you want another one, throw up another 1. I go in the order they're taken. They're free. And this is just a fun little sayings deck, so they're cute. get some lightness in here after all our serious reads. Anybody else? Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? If you want another one, throw a one up there. Without having a coughing fit. Yeah, Rosie, Missy. You want another one, Missy? No problem. Here we go. Raise the vibe and breathe. Raise the vibe one breath at a time. Keep calm and fucking breathe. Oh, God. Oh, Rosie. Rosie. In other words, meditate. I don't know if that just goes up with your last one. Sit down and shut up. Oh, Rosie. Cat H. Cat H. Live in the sunshine, swim the sea, drink the wild air. Oh, boy. Get your sweet ass outside. Oh, you need some more fresh air. Oh, my gosh. Miss Missy. Acceptance, better watch out. I'm coming for it. Inner peace is my bitch. Oh, God, you guys. I love these. I love these. I laugh at them. I read through them sometimes, and it's just like when I need a laugh. Anybody else want one? Just let me know, and I'll pull it. Put a one in the chat. So needed. Yes, let's shuffle them up. Anybody want one? Let me know. Put a one in the chat. Throw up a one. You can throw up a one more than once. Yeah, so needed. It's just like a little bit of humor on the side. I've got a few more minutes to kill, so anybody else want one, just throw a one up in the chat. They're free. I'm just going to keep shuffling, and the first one that I see, your card is going to be on top of the shuffle. Anybody going once? On a roll. Missy. Well, it's better late. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. Meditate. One, you should shuffle and see if any pop out. Okay. Well, it's, I don't know. Okay. Okay, Des. We'll shuffle. There you go. There's yours that popped out. To chill, try an ice cube. To become more fluid, add wine. Rosie. Okay, Rosie. Rosie. Let's see if one pops out for Rosie. If not, I'll just take the one that's on top at the end of the shuffle. It only popped out because you said for it to pop out, sister. Oh. This one wanted to flip. Show up and throw it down. Don't phone it in. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's so funny. Okay. Anyone else? Right? Chill out with ice. If it doesn't work, add wine. Mega pint, please. Yeah, exactly, right? Give me the whole bottle. Oh, gosh. Mom helped. Yep. Mom's saying get out the wine. Mom's telling you to get your passport. I shouldn't talk because my passport's expired too. I mean, with the COVID and everything, why renew it, right? Well, now it's like I wish I would have, because I would go on a vacation. It's been so cold and damp here. It's crazy. Missy, Okay, Missy. Kim, thanks, Willow. In tears. Needed to hear that message. You made my day hearing my mom's guiding me. Oh, you're very welcome, Kim. Kim, let's grab one of these for you. Let's pop one out here for Kim. Let's pop one of these out here for Kim. These are free, you guys. So if you want one, just put a 1 in the chat and we will get you one. Okay, let's get one for Kim. If it doesn't pop out, we'll take the top one. Okay, let's take the top one. Kim, peace. It starts with releasing the bullshit. Visualize world peace. World peace, get it? World peace. Okay, Missy. Yes, I wish, Rosie, because if my passport was not expired, I would be there in a heartbeat. Okay, Missy, let's see. I'll shuffle the deck once. If one doesn't pop out, you get the top card. Okay. Missy, don't let dumbasses get you down. Chilling like a boss. Domestic Goddess, hello, my dear. You want a card? Absolutely. Shuffle. If it doesn't pop out, we take the top one. So, Domestic Goddess. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. Peace, love, and yoga pants. Basically, you need to relax and work out a little bit. Yoga, maybe. I don't know. Well, renew it. Yeah. Whoops. The whole half. That's mama. Like, the whole deck. And look at what one fell on top. Dance in the storm. I got to get it renewed. I've just been so busy. I'm almost caught up, you guys, in the private reads. I think I'm maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks maybe. So if you've put in a request for a private paid read and I haven't got to you yet, please put a reminder for me. Because I did lose some emails too. So I know there's a couple people that have emailed me and said, hey, what about my private read? Well, I'd lost a bunch of reads there. I emptied a folder that I shouldn't have. So if you have been waiting for a private read and have not got it yet, you haven't got your email yet to say it's time for your read, then please send it to me again. Okay, anybody else? I spend my time in yoga pants and fuzzy slippers. Oh my, okay, look at this. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you. Okay, this is what I've got on right now, my fuzzy slippers, and I do have Adidas yoga pants on and a sweatshirt. So I hear you there, Domestic Goddess. Unless I've got to go out, that's how I am around the house. And it's been really damp and cold here lately, so I keep my fuzzy slippers. Usually they're already packed away for the summer, but it's been kind of chilly here. So I have 2 spare bedrooms and a recliner couches. Woohoo! Let's all go see Rosie. Yes, I got to get, but I do got to get my passport renewed. I'd like to hit Cuba again. My mom just went to Cuba a month ago. She got back. She went for a week. She came back all tan, so now she's ahead of me in the tanning thing. Kim, we got another one for you, Kim. Let's go. Kim. Okay, top card. No less than the effing stars. You are a child of the universe, so don't settle for less. Oh, hell no. Okay, one for me. We'll give it a good shuffle. Top card. Okay, choose the path of nope today. Nope, double nope, hard nope. Oh, Domestic Goddess. Girl, my friends wouldn't know what to do if they saw me in anything else. I hear you. I hear you. I'm comfortable in my yoga pants a t-shirt or sweatshirt, depending on how cold it is, and nothing on my feet really. But if I do have to go out, my slides, that's it. It's like in the summer, I have the less on the better. Mama likes sitting out back. We each got a pretty big backyard, so we sit out there and we tan. And I'll throw the bottoms of my bathing suit on with a little short top. It's the only place I'll do it is out back on the decks or out on the grass. Mama wants to get a pool this year. So I don't know if I'm going to do that and get that all set up for her. But this summer doesn't look like it's going to be a very hot summer. So, but yeah, me too, Rosie. PJs, if it's a little chilly, I'll have my PJs. I've got little short sets, PJs. If I don't got to do nothing, the most comfortablest clothes possible. I don't give a crap. And I mean, with slacking for so long, and now I'm retired, so I don't got to go out and do no serving or anything like that. So it's like PJs, yep, or yoga pants, or my just little crop tops. I go outside with Mama tan. It's my bathing suit with, just like a throw or something over top. Nobody can see us in the backyard, so especially if we're down in the grass area. But even on our decks, we both got fair-sized decks. We'll sit out there in our... Mama puts her bathing suit on too, so... It's freaking hot in Florida. I wish. Like, our summer has been crap. If it's not pouring down rain, it's really chilly. Like today, I think it hasn't even hit 20 degrees. So, and at night, it's been dropping down to around... what would it be for you guys? Like around the 40s, high 40s, low 50s at night. Because we're in Celsius. And we've been dropping down to about 10 degrees Celsius. 10 degrees Celsius is what? Like 15? 15? Between 15, I don't know. 15 and 20 degrees, I don't know, at night. But the storms that we've been getting, I've been getting water coming in my basement because there's been so much rain. My shed flooded. Ugh. Oh, I shouldn't do that for those wearing earbuds. My heater went off for the first time in a month yesterday because I went out for the first time, but it's back on with a vengeance. Yeah, it's been cool. Missy, sister, is from Florida. And for her, anything below 80 is freezing cold. Me, like even in the winter here, it's minus 30 out. That's Celsius, minus 30 degrees Celsius. I got my bedroom window open. And my heat I never set it above 68 degrees in the house. I just can't stand the heat. And I've got asthma and that too. So 10 degrees is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. It's been dropping down to that at night. And during the day, we've been lucky if we get up just under 20 degrees Celsius with the sun out. So it's like, oh, thank you, Kat. I got this little... I've never really been one for nail polish, but I got this little kit. And it's got the clear coat and it's got the different colors. So I've been putting it to good use. I just don't like when it starts chipping and that like this, I've got to take it off and redo it because my OCD, it drives me crazy. I try to just touch it up. But then it looks like I got a dark piece across here. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just do a dark piece across the ends or something. But yeah, the OCD kicks in if I see a spot. I don't know if you can see it. Like see at the end where it's starting to come off. It bugs me. 20 to 21 degrees Celsius is perfect for me. I keep it, like I said, I keep my house, even in the winter, around 68 degrees Fahrenheit. I can't have it any hotter than that, then I can't breathe. Did I miss anybody that put a 1? Thank you, Kat. Below 75 Fahrenheit is freezing for Des. Yeah, in the middle of the summer, she's got two shirts on, a hoodie, a hat. It's like, what are you doing? It's nice out today. She's freezing. It's only 75 degrees out. It's freezing. 75 degrees. I'm out there in my bikini. I'm sweltering. Thank you, Kat. I have a hard time doing this one with my left hand. This one always turns out much prettier. This one I have a hard time doing. I always end up having to go back with Q-tips or something and clearing off all the paint that I get along the side of on my skin. Drives me crazy. But thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, anybody else want one? Put a 1 in the chat. Crafty One says we're the same in Scotland and we only get 3 days this summer a year that as it is. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, everyone looks at sister like she's a lunatic out in the middle of the summer with a toque on and sweatshirt, and might as well have your winter boots on. That's funny. Hey guys, I'm shuffling for the last time. Anybody want one? Put a 1 in the chat now. I'm gonna put them away. I'm gonna put them away. One more, please. Mouse for you too. We'll pull it right from the middle in here somewhere. Mouse. Seriously? Oh, this is a big one. A wise woman once said, F this shit, and she lived happily ever after. I love that one. I love it. Domestic Goddess. One more for Domestic Goddess. So, okie dokie. No problem. I love these. I think they're hilarious. Okay, let's pull one from the middle for you. Oh, I can see them. I don't want to be able to see them. So let's just go like this. Open the deck and the one on, whoops. We'll pull this one. Pay the piper and move on. Drop and give me Zen. Drop and give me Zen. That's cute. Yeah, I've got a little bit more time. Like since some of these trials. Oh, that's what I should tell you guys. What is coming up? See, the calendar has opened up quite a bit, so I will be able to get out and get my tan on. The next court case I'm going to be covering, Barry is back in court. He's going to be arraigned. You will be able to see him. As you guys know, the last one that I just did a couple weeks ago with Barry, we were able to live stream from the courthouse. So you guys will be able to see that. I will be live streaming that one. And that's at 11 a.m. on June 30th. And then Troy Drivers, the one who killed Naomi Campbell. I covered that one too. He is in court July 5th. Trezell and Jacqueline West, their readiness hearing starts July 15th. So, I mean, it's pretty far out. Letitia Stauch isn't back in court until July 28th. And Trezell and Jacqueline West, their trial starts July 25th. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to cover the Trezell and Jacqueline West, the West boys, Orrin and Orson West, who still have not been found. Okay. So hopefully, let me just write down here. Hopefully we'll be able to cover that trial. Hopefully, but we will be covering Barry's. Barry's is coming up. What did I just say? June 30th, we will see that mug back on the screen because I am allowed to live stream that one from the courthouse. So that one is coming. I haven't seen anything else on the docket. Lori and Chad Daybell, their stuff isn't going to be happening until I believe October, November. Lori's trial was supposed to start in October, but they have moved it. She is now going to be tried along with Chad Daybell. So that's going to be interesting. I know East Idaho News has already put in a request to be able to live stream it. So let's hope that they get that. Their preliminary trial is November 9th. So we're not going to be seeing anything else regarding them until the 9th of November. And their trial is starting January 9th, 2023, and it's running into March. So that is the next for them. What's here? I know they've been wanting to start Letitia Stout's trial in October. Let's see what's this here. Yeah, that's been vacated. So I can take this out. Lori's trial was supposed to start October 11th. I've got it marked here in my book with a little tag on it, but that has been vacated, and hers is going to be tried along with Chad starting January 9th, but their pre-trial stuff starts in November. I don't think we are able to see that stuff. But I do believe from what this has been vacated too. See, I had stuff all coming up and everything keeps getting moved. So when I put time aside, you guys, to cover these trials, because I know these are all reads that I've done and I've covered them since day one. And you guys have asked that I see it through. Those are the trials that I am covering. Yeah, so like I said, the last hearing for Letitia, I did stream it the other day. There was some things that were said there by the judge that really peeved me off, because the judge said, well, if we can't get this going for Letitia in October, then we're going to have to put it off until the new year, because I have my anniversary coming up in December and my wife would leave me if I mess up those plans. Well, number one, you have a job to do, and justice comes before any birthdays or anniversaries or anything else. So that comment that the judge made really upset me. Really upset me. So we are hoping that Letitia, they're waiting on the report to come back from the mental health evaluation. They're hoping to have it all back by the beginning of July so they can meet again. What did I say? July. Damn it. Letitia. There we go. July 28th, they're coming back to court. And at that time, they are supposed to be setting her trial date. And the judge wants the trial to start in October. Yeah. So I am keeping a trial. Oh, that's what I want to tell you. I'm not allowed to stream this, you guys, but Chad Daybell has been back in court and motions have been being heard by the judge. Those motions are to remove Smith and Woods from the case, and they're being done in secret. There's a publication ban, and there's also a gag order on those hearings. Now, Chad Daybell and his attorneys applied for a motion to have Woods and Smith removed from the case. And those motions were heard last week. And apparently They didn't have enough time or whatever, so they are going back on the 15th again. And this court date is also being done in secret, which I think is bullcrap. We should be able to see this. If there's problems, these are elected officials. We should be able to see that, but they're having it all done in secret. Let me just see here if I can pull it up for you. Let me just see if I can find that, you guys, and if I'll pull it up over here. Hang on. Is this it? Okay, hang on. Let me just share my screen. Okay, so I don't think that is the one. I think this is it. And it's 2 pages. Okay, so Chad filed, okay, that's the order. Hang on. Okay, so this is what John Pryor filed, a motion to seal. 2 pages. Comes now, the above named defendant, Chad Guy Daybell, by and through his attorney of record, John Pryor, and pursuant to ICAR 32I, subsections 1 and 2, and moves this court for an order temporary sealing the reply to the state's objection and brief in response to the defendant's 2 motions on Miss Rachel Smith, until such time as the court may review the defendant's motion and make a determination as to whether the contents of the defendant's motions should be sealed from the public disclosure and whether the court wants the hearing sealed as well. The court has previously entered an order regarding disclosure of information. The defense is complying with the court's order by requesting the above noted pleadings be sealed until further order of the court. The purpose of complying with this present order, the defense seeks a temporary sealing of this motion. Okay, wait, there was something else though. This is the one against Rachel. So they have 2 motions against Rachel Smith, and they want this sealed. Rachel Smith also works for the prosecution. They want her removed. But wait, there's another one. Okay, this is the June 6th one. Hang on, let me just see. John Pryor. Okay, so this is the one here where he is asking again for order temporary sealing the disclosure of witnesses and exhibits for the June 8th hearing. That's the one that was just held. And they are not done that. They didn't finish these hearings, so they are coming back again on the 15th of June. The hearings on the motions to disqualify and 2 motions on Miss Rachel Smith. And the motions to disqualify are against Rachel Smith and Wood. And it is said, I'm just trying to find that one. Hang on. Oh, no, that's not it. Lindsay. Okay, here it is here. See, the motion to seal states objections and brief in response to the defendant, Chad Daybell's 2 motions on APA Smith, and for the motions for discovery and to dismiss this and the state's objection and brief in response to the defendant Chad Daybell motion to disqualify the prosecutor. Here we go. Here it is here. Pursuant to this court's previous order sealing defendant Chad Daybell's request for discovery on Smith's background. Ooh. So John Pryor wanted discovery on Rachel Smith's background. The motion to remove Smith and dismiss the indictment, and the motions to disqualify and or remove prosecutor Rob Wood. The state requests the state's objections and brief in response to defendant Chad Daybell's two motions on APA Smith, motion for discovery and to dismiss an objection, and in brief response to the defendant's motion to disqualify the prosecutors, likewise be filed under seal. So there it is. That's what all these motions are for last week on the 8th of June. And now they have another motions date for June 15th. Everything is being done in secret. Everything is being done under seal. Now, I don't know what, because we can't see it. It's under seal. We don't know why John Pryor is asking for discovery on Smith's background. But whatever that is that he maybe feels that he found, he's also has a motion to remove Smith and dismiss the indictment because of what he's found in Smith's background, I believe. But he also has motions to disqualify and remove prosecutor Wood. Now, the state has objected to both of these. We can't see that either because it's under seal. And then there was a brief in response to the defendant Chad Daybell's two motions. So we haven't seen the state's objection or brief. It's all being held in confidence. What's this one? And see, the judge ordered this sealed on May 25th. Order to seal. The court hereby orders the following documents to be sealed until further, it should be notice, until further order of the court. The reply to the state's objection. So whatever Pryor replied to the state's objection, and the brief in response. So the brief is what, okay, let's put this. John Pryor filed a motion to dismiss both Smith and Wood, and also a motion for her prior history. He filed that. The state then filed an objection to that, in which John Pryor responded to their objection, and then they filed a brief that was filed after their objection. After John Pryor's reply, they then filed a brief in response to the defendant's two motions on Miss Rachel Smith. The two motions against Miss Smith is they want discovery of her prior history, and then they want her removed. Those are the two motions against Miss Rachel Smith. There's another motion to remove Wood. Yeah, he's been going after Wood since the beginning, for the reasons set forth in the defendant's motion to seal filed as of today's date. So this is when the judge sealed everything. Order to close hearing. So that's why we can't see it. And seal the record. In response to the filing of sealed material regarding the state's motion to strike and the scheduling of a hearing regarding to such material, the court orders as follows. After due consideration of the factors set forth and finding a likelihood exists that both the state and the defense could be prejudiced by discussion or dissemination of information already sealed, the court finds that a compelling interest is at stake in the need to preserve a fair trial, and no reasonable alternative exists to protect this fundamental right except to conduct a closed hearing at this time. So this is a hearing that was held May 25th, which will be closed, and the transcript of such proceedings will be sealed. The closure of the hearing is for these limited purposes, but he's also, then he turned around. So he closed and sealed the May 25th hearings. He closed and sealed the June 8th hearings. And now he's closed and sealed the June 15th hearings. And this is all regarding the prosecutors that John Pryor is trying to have removed from the case. And he's also trying to have the indictment squashed. So that's what we got with that. There's nothing. Let me just check to be sure. There's nothing filed in the Letitia Stout case. The Barry Morphew case, like I said, that's coming back up, I believe, on the 30th, and I will be covering that on June 30th. Trezell and Jacqueline are going, their trial will be starting in a couple months. And the Troy drivers who killed Naomi, that is also coming up. I don't know if we're going to be able to see those, though. Yeah, he doesn't have Mark Means to do his dirty work anymore. Yeah. I'm glad Mark Means is off because Mark Means really dragged things out. So tomorrow, you guys, I will go live with, I'm going to write it down so I don't forget, on Dylan Power. I'm going to go over the maps. I'm going to go over what we have learned because there's new information that has come out. So we're going to go over that live and you guys will be able to ask questions. I've been working on that diligently most of the day yesterday and last night. I was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning going over all the information that's come out. So I will be able to go over everything and then we will be doing an updated read on that also. So with that being said, you guys, I hope this was informative for you guys. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you to my lovely mods. I love you guys to the moon and back. You guys are awesome. I'll let you get back to the rest of your Sunday. We're going on 3 o'clock Eastern here. Figure out what I'm going to make for dinner, stuff like that. Get my laundry done and then dive right back into these cases again tomorrow. I do also have some reads that I've got to do. Missy, you are on for tomorrow morning, I believe. I'll have to check the schedule, but I believe your private read is up tomorrow morning. And there's a couple other ones there too. I want to get those done and then dive back into this Dylan Power and do that live tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so watch for that tomorrow afternoon, you guys. I will be going live. I will show you the exact places on mapping that everybody is trying to figure out. I've got it. So we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, you're very welcome, Rosie. Love you guys to the moon and back. So until then, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Love you to the moon and back.